Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do something a little fun, a little different, also because I kind of can't use my right hand right now. So in today's video, I'm going to be using my non-dominant hand to do a full face of makeup. And as you can see already, my face looks like shit. Now, if you're new here or you enjoy my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when my videos go up. And my disclaimer, if you are super sensitive to profanity or if you are easily offended, then this is not the place for you because I am a no-filter bitch and I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth. So keep that in mind while you're watching. All right, you guys, if you're interested in a little bit of a fun video of me trying to put my makeup on with my non-dominant hand, aka left hand, then just stay tuned. Now, a little bit of backstory on why I have this on. Basically, this bitch is just getting old. My doctor thinks it's tendinitis, and I honestly don't think that that is the case. I'm not a doctor by any means, but I have to wear this for at least 2 weeks, 24/7, all day, every day, and it sucks. I'm in a lot of pain in my hand and like this area here on my arm. I have no idea what's caused it. I wasn't lifting anything heavy. I wasn't doing anything super active or anything to really ruin my arm. It's something that's been going on for years that I've had come and gone. This actually started when I was painting my shelves. I could not hold the paintbrush any longer because I was just in so much excruciating pain. It's like a sharp pain, but it hurts whenever I grab things. It hurts whenever I move my wrist. So honestly, I don't know what's going on with this. So I'm gonna be doing everything with my left hand. I don't know if you guys can tell, probably not, but I have a new backdrop and it's not red. It's actually supposed to be like a very pretty dark pinky color, but it's not coming up on camera and it looks red, which I've already had a red backdrop, so this is kind of pointless. I'm also filming this really late because it has been hot as all balls here in Washington, at least where I live. I know it's hotter in other areas, but your girl here cannot do 90s, okay? It is way too hot for me. I have just acclimated to the climate here in Washington and I miss the 70s so much, and so there's no AC in my room and I have to leave the door open. If you hear any noise, it's because I have the ceiling fan on and the AC going on in the living room, so I apologize if you can hear it, but there's not really much I can do because I'm not trying to die here in my room. I'm gonna go in with foundation first. I've already prepped and primed my skin. I have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Foundation here. This is the new one and I've been trying it out and I have to say I really love it. Now I'm gonna go in with my flat top kabuki brush and we're just gonna paint the face. Like this is gonna be really hard for me because I just don't do well with the left hand. This is so weird holding it like this. I feel so awkward, and for some reason my hand doesn't really go like the way I need it to with my left one. Oh my god, this feels so weird. How are people ambidextrous? Because I could never do this. I mean, I'm doing it now, but it feels so weird. I feel like I'm basically like jabbing my skin really hard just to get a little bit of control. I don't think I'm gonna be doing very good with this, especially when it comes to eyeshadow. Now, I by no means claim to come up with this idea. I'm pretty sure videos like this were going up before, like a long time ago, maybe a couple years ago. I just didn't do that video because I didn't really need to, but now it's kind of like I have no choice but to use my left hand, so that's what we're doing here. Wow, the right side of my face is really hard. Like, what is this? What am I doing? Oh, this feels so awkward. I'm not gonna do extreme makeup just because this guy right here is very angry at me, and so I don't want to put too much over him and make him inflamed again because he's finally just calmed down. So I got the foundation done. I feel like I blended it okay. I feel like a lot of parts of my skin don't want to stick like the foundation because I have like this big huge guy right here that just finally is like now becoming flat. If you guys have never had acne, let me just say this is one of the most painful spots to have any kind of acne going on. It's just so freaking sensitive right there. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer, and this time I'm gonna be using my little teeny tiny sponge to blend out my under eyes. I'm only gonna do one eye first because I just feel like this is gonna take a while. Hopefully by the end of these 2 weeks, my left hand will be like a pro at doing this kind of stuff. So that wasn't too bad. I don't know, this just feels really wrong to me because I'm not using like the hand that I'm supposed to. But again, we're just trying to have some fun here. I'm trying to kind of just chat with you guys. How are you guys doing, by the way? How is everybody doing? There is so much stupid drama going on YouTube right now. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know if anybody else keeps up with that drama, but I do, because I think it's very fucking entertaining watching people who are grown-ass adults act like it's fucking high school again. This is just makeup. At the end of the day, you can take it off and you're back to living your life. So I honestly don't know why there's so much drama over makeup or the beauty community. I don't know why they consider those toxic people that create all the drama the beauty community, because there's people like us out here who aren't part of any drama. Granted, I'm not a big YouTuber, so of course I'm not going to get caught up in any of that stuff. I'm just in my own little world, in my own little corner here on YouTube. Anyways, I am now going in with some setting powder. I have the ColourPop No Filter powder here. I really like this with this foundation and concealer. This is so weird doing everything with the left hand. I feel like I'm not even doing this correctly. So I really hope that everyone is staying safe, everyone's staying cautious. If you guys are still going out there and you're not wearing a mask, what the fuck is wrong with you? This is the time right now to just be following rules, not be acting a fool and getting other people sick, because some people, again, don't show symptoms. You don't know if you're a carrier or not. So it's just safe to wear a fucking mask. That way you're doing everyone a favor, including yourself. I still do not understand why Americans, I say Americans because it feels like this is the only country that really has a problem with wearing a fucking mask. In my country, it is so normal. We put on a mask whenever we're going to the hospital. My mom even carries like a little pouch that is the size of a mask and keeps masks in there in her purse, because you just never know where you're going to need it. And if you're feeling any kind of sickly or just not good, you put on a fucking mask because it's polite. Asians just don't have a problem with wearing a mask because we rather wear a mask and have little to no cases than hundreds of thousands of cases like we do here in America. I will never understand why it is so difficult for people to just simply follow the rules and to simply not be selfish. And you know, you're taking care of other people. Like, you're not doing this just for yourself. You're doing this for your family. You're doing it for your acquaintances, people out there who are immunodeficient, myself included, the elderly. That's another thing. In my country, in Japan, we take really good care of our elders. They always come first. They're always shown respect. And it still is a culture shock to me and boggles my mind how Americans treat their elderly, and just, I don't know, just the whole thing. I'm not trying to be like racist or anything, so don't even clock me for that. It's just a really big culture shock for me, and I'm still learning like the ways of how America goes about their shit. And let me just say, America could learn a lot from other countries. Here is the hardest part. I can't even believe I'm gonna do this on camera because I'm gonna look fucking ridiculous, but I'm now going to do the brows. I don't even know, like, how do I, this feels so weird. Like, how do I even do this? Oh my god, this is really intimidating. I feel so strange doing this. I can't even talk when I'm doing my brows with my right hand, so I don't know what I'm thinking doing it with my left hand. I feel like I did an okay job, but the point here now is to blend it out. So I'm gonna do, oh god, this is gonna be very difficult. I'm like trying to figure out how to hold the pen. Like, how do I hold the pen to do my right brow? Let's try it like this. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sitting here trying not to make weird faces because I don't know. I'm just trying to do this. Just trying to do it. You can do it. Oh my god. That is so fucking horrible. What am I doing? Oh, this is my life now. This is my life. I better get better at this, because seriously, if they're, wow. I just like poked myself up there. I really need to get used to doing this, because I feel like if there really is a serious problem with my right hand, I'm just gonna have to learn how to do makeup with my left hand anyway. So I might as well get some practice while we're here, because I don't know what the future holds. Weirdly enough, the left side is much easier to like do anything with. It's hard for me to reach my left arm over to the right side of my face, and I'm pretty sure it's because my left arm is shorter than my right. I feel like that brow's okay. We could do a little better here in the front, but again, this is really difficult for me. Like, this is really fucking hard. And it also doesn't help that my brows are really, really like mismatched right now because I'm still trying to grow this right one. Can I get any weirder with holding this? Oh, wow. If those brows don't look busted as fuck. Oh my god. This is the most jaggedy brow I've ever had in my life. Like, how do we fix that? I don't know. I am just gonna call it a day with the brows because I can't. Like, there's no way. There's no way. How do I fix this? I feel like if I go any further, I'm just gonna fuck my brows up more. And they already look really fucking, like, look at this. Look at this brow. It is so busted. What are we doing? Oh my god, I look horrific. Okay, we're done with the brows now. We're gonna go on with some eyeshadow, and I'm not excited about this at all because I know I'm gonna have so much trouble with the eyeshadow. This makes me really nervous. I'm gonna go in with the Chatty palette. This is the 24 matte, I believe. Oh, 21 matte pressed palette. But I'm only going to be using like these neutral shades here because I'm not trying to do anything extravagant. I'm not going to be able to do anything extravagant. What am I talking about? Well, I'm just going to take a really light shade, and this is so awkward. Oh my god, this feels so strange. I'm just going to move my face back and forth until I get the blend that I need because I feel like that's like the only movement I can do right now to make this look legit. Like, am I doing it right? Is there even a right way to do this? I feel like maybe I'm holding the brush a little too close, and maybe that's why I'm not getting enough control. My hands right now are so fucking sweaty because this just feels so wrong on so many levels. Actually, I've had a lot of anxiety recently. Like, I'm losing sleep. I toss and turn. For a while, I had really huge breakouts here along my jawline. I'm a side sleeper, and anytime I wanted to go to sleep, it was so hard for me because the side of my face would hit the pillow, and that's where all my acne is. And whenever you have really big like pustules and a lot of pressure along the jawline, it fucking hurts. So I was losing a lot, or I am losing a lot of sleep because of my acne. When people say acne is like nothing or just wash your face, blah blah blah, that's not how simple it is, you guys. I wish that I could just wash my face and the acne would disappear. I am really dead set on going on Accutane again because I can't handle this anymore. I am a full-grown adult, and the fact that I'm still dealing with acne really just hurts the soul because I can't wear things that I want to wear because I'm breaking out on my chest again, so I can't wear like low-cut shirts, or I mean, it doesn't really matter because my boobs are really tiny anyway, so I don't really wear low-cut shirts, but I can't even wear like v-necks and stuff like comfortably because you can see my acne, and I just really hate it. I think I've only worn a bathing suit maybe 3 times in my entire life, and when I say bathing suit, I mean like with no cover-up, no nothing, just full-blown like 2-piece bathing suit, just because I've had acne for so long and I've never felt comfortable with just being in a bathing suit. And it really fucking sucks being this old and still having to deal with acne. Like, it's no fucking joke. It really does a lot. It can put you into a depression. Actually, to mention, I was watching a video from, I believe, the Dolan twins. I'm not very familiar with them, but it was one of the twins was like dealing, or is dealing with severe acne, and that video was really a good video to show just how much acne can, you know, affect somebody, especially when you're that young, because I believe they're like really young, like in their early 20s. They're just beginning to figure out, like, you know, having acne is not fun. Some people have it longer than others. The twin with the acne was saying that he even tried Accutane and it really didn't do much. His skin got really bad before it got better, and that's usually the case with acne, is it always gets worse before it gets better. But a lot of people just don't understand exactly how debilitating acne can be if you don't have it. If you have a couple of breakouts here and there, girl, don't even fucking complain, because there are people out there like me who deal with large, painful, very consistent, annoying acne, and it really just affects everything that you do. There are things that you just can't enjoy, like me going to the pool or the beach or whatever, because I have to hide myself. I have to hide my face, I have to hide my body, I have to take extra precautions like being in the sun. All right, so I got this orange eyeshadow down, and I honestly don't want to go any further than this just because it's hard enough with this big ass fluffy brush. It's like all over the hood of my eyes and it just looks like a hot mess. So I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm just gonna go in with yellow. I feel like yellow is the best bet with this color right here. We are dog sitting my husband's co-worker's dog, and he is like the sweetest, oldest little man ever. He is a pug and his name is Junior. He has one eye. The one thing I cannot stand with like pugs or boxers or anything with a short snout like bulldogs is their snoring and their like grunting and like just all the noise that comes out of their mouth. I cannot stand it. He just makes so many noises. Like when he's walking, he's just like so our two dogs are female, and we have one cat that is female and one other cat that is male, and Junior of course is a male. And I keep telling my husband that the reason why our dogs don't listen to me is because they're female, he's male, he's the alpha, they recognize him as the master, and me, I'm just over there like a beta, like whatever, fuck you mom, like nobody listens to me in this house. But the one thing I love about Junior is that he follows me. He makes me feel loved. He's always right behind me. Anytime I get up, he gets up to follow me, which I do feel bad because he is very, very old and he moves very, very slowly. But he is just the cutest thing, and we're going to be watching him until next week. And I just really, really love having like so many animals at home, just like a full house. It is a lot of work, but luckily my husband does mostly everything because I'm just a very lucky person. Now a lot of people are like, oh my god, you have so many animals, but we, by that I mean my husband and I, just really, really love animals. We prefer animals over children. I know that's gonna sound really bad, but there are people out there like my husband and I who are just not built for like parenting or having a child, just because the way we grew up, like we grew up, you know, in the 80s and 90s, and so I feel like our parenting would not be accepted in the world we live in today. We grew up by being spanked, you know, I got the belt from time to time if I was being naughty. Like there are so many stories I could tell people and they'd probably be like, the fuck? They just don't accept the same things that they used to accept when I was younger, which is also why I think that there's a bunch of, you know, little bratty entitled ass people out there because they weren't hit as a child. And I feel like that is a discipline that every child needs, is it needs to be spanked on the booty. But what do I know? I don't have any kids, so I'm not going to tell anybody how to parent, but that's just my 2 cents on parenting. And I feel like my husband and I would either really, really spoil the child or we would just have a nightmare with parenting. Also, they always tell you, you know, when you have a kid, it's always 10 times worse than you were as a kid. And my husband and I were not great children. Like we were good kids, like little kids, but once I was a teenager, I got into so much fucking trouble. Same with my husband. Like my husband totally exceeds me getting in trouble. Like that guy is, my husband has been in a lot of trouble when he was a teenager. For me, I just feel like I would never be able to deal with the shit that I put my parents through, and I don't want to deal with that. So my husband and I are just really not into the idea of having children, and we would just much rather have pets because there are many, many pets out there that deserve a home, especially in the shelters, and that's why we always adopt. And so that's kind of like where my husband and I are moving towards with our I guess relationship, our marriage, our family, if you want to call it that. So this is all I'm going to do with my eyes because I honestly just cannot see myself doing anymore without fucking it up. So now I'm going to move on to the face, and later on I'm going to put on some mascara, but I want to give myself a little moment before I go back to the eyes because mascara is very, very intimidating right now. And so yeah, I just want to kind of give it a moment. I'm going to go ahead and put on some bronzer. This is the Milani Silky Matte bronzer in Sunlight. So this is actually a lot easier to do than everything else that I've done so far. Putting the bronzer on the face is like a cakewalk compared to the eyeshadow and the brows. I think the brows have been the hardest, but putting bronzer on with my left hand is not that bad. I feel like I could sit here and do this all damn day. But question is, what about this side? There goes my hands again. They are super sweaty to the point where my hand just keeps sliding down the brush. So I keep having to kind of like push it up just so I can get a better grip. So a lot of people always ask my husband and I like what we're trying to do because we don't have any kids and we don't plan on having any. Also, a lot of the time whenever I go to the store and I see a kid in like the checkout line throwing a fit because he can't get a fucking bag of M&Ms, that just completely makes me lose interest. Like, I feel like anytime I see a kid overreact about something, my ovaries literally shrivel up and I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, I cannot deal with that. If I ever threw a fit like some of these kids that I've seen out in public, I would have either 1, got my ass beat, 2, got my ass beat when I got home, 3, taken out of the store and had a talking to. I would never ever get away with throwing a temper tantrum in the store, ever. My dad would just give me one look and I'm just like, I'm in fucking trouble. Or my dad would actually bend down. Like, I remember this so well because I used to get in so much trouble when I was like tinier, but like not like a baby or toddler. But he would bend down if I was like doing something I wasn't supposed to, and he'd whisper in my ear. He's just like, wait till we fucking get home. And I'm just like, shit. And then when we get home, I always used to act like maybe my dad forgot. No, my dad would never forget. Every time we got home, he would just be like, all right, like, it's fucking time for your punishment. And I got punished. I just don't feel confident enough in raising a child, especially in this world we live in now, this society, everything that's going on. I don't want my child to grow up anywhere near this shit here, especially in America. I told my husband if we lived back home, back on Okinawa, I would not mind considering having children because it's a lot safer there. People are nicer there. There's less of the bullshit that goes on here in America. Now, I'm not saying that there's absolutely no crime that goes on in my country. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just very, very minimal compared to here in America. Also, again, guns are completely illegal in Japan, so you're not gonna come across someone who's just casually, you know, packing. So that to me, in my eyes, is a lot safer than here in America, because as soon as something happens here, someone can easily just pull out a gun and shoot. It's just, there isn't as much violence where I'm from compared to here in America. So I feel like I did pretty damn good with the bronzer. So now I'm gonna go in with some blush. I have the Cover FX monochromatic blush duo here. This is the one with the matte and shimmer, and this is in the shade Pink Dahlia. I really love this shade, so I'm gonna go in with that. I feel like because I was able to do the bronzer, the blush is gonna be a cakewalk. For me, it's not so much about application as opposed to how hard I'm applying it, because with my left hand, I can't really gauge like the strength or the amount of pressure I'm putting on my face. It's just really weird. So now I'm gonna go in with some highlight. I feel like this is kind of becoming a breeze now, but what am I kidding? This is not easy at all. It still feels really weird and really strange, but I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop Super Shock highlighter in You're a Catch. I absolutely love this. I'm gonna cheat a little bit and I'm gonna take this big ass Sigma brush. Look at that, it's really pretty. I just wish they would get rid of the little flecks of whatever the hell that is. Look at that. Oh my god, what the hell? This was probably not the best highlighter to go in with when I don't have much control of my hands. I think now I'm gonna dip into the mascara, even though I am fucking terrified to do this. I'm trying to find a brush tip mascara, not a silicone tip, because forget it, even with my right hand, my good hand, my dominant hand, I still poke my eyes out with any kind of silicone mascara. So I have the Milani Highly Rated mascara here, and this mascara, ooh, if I can even get it open, I have to open it like this. This spoolie is a brush spoolie, so it's not silicone. Now, the one thing that I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with this is I can't hold my mascara guard. It's this little guy here. I always use it to cover the hoods of my eyes so I don't get any mascara on them while I'm applying and while it's drying. And I can't use this because I can't use both hands, so I have to do this, and I gotta just wing it. Like, I gotta just do it. So here goes nothing. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna hold it underneath my lash and blink. What the hell? I think I'm doing a better job than I do with my right hand. Look at that. I actually got the mascara on. All right, so let me do the other eye, because this eye is gonna be a toughie, I feel like. I think right now it's because I'm being more careful since I'm using a non-dominant hand, so I'm like, you gotta concentrate. Don't blink too hard. Don't move your face. I feel like this has applied it much better than when I normally apply my mascara. Wow, look at that. Look at my lashes. Wow. Now for the bottom lashes, which is just not, oh man, no, I can't. I don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. Okay, I got a little bit of mascara on there. Ooh, okay, there it is. There it is. That is what I was fearing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there it goes again. This is hopeless. Oh, So this is what life is like. I feel like there's no way out of this. Like, you either put mascara on and suffer with panda eyes, raccoon eyes, or you just skip the bottom lash mascara, which I don't want to do, because whenever I skip the bottom lash mascara, I just feel so fucking naked. Like, I will go out and buy a mascara if I'm not wearing mascara on my bottom lashes, because it just looks so dead to me. Like, for me, not for anybody else. There are people who can get away without having any mascara on at all because they just have these really nice, full, thick black lashes that curl beautifully, and I'm just not one of those people. As you can see, doing this, I'm probably going to take some eyeshadow off, but at this point, there's no turning back because we got to get this blackness out from under the eyes. Ooh, okay, we got it. So, last step. Lipstick. I'm gonna go in with the Ultra Blotted Lip from ColourPop. This is in the shade Cloud Chaser. It is a very long, you know, applicator, so I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with this, especially to do like the Cupid's bow area. I'm already like figuring out how should I hold this, so we're just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go right in. Do another dunk in the tube here. Now we're gonna do the hard part. Okay. Take a deep breath. This is really hard. I'm like holding my breath. For the bottom part, I'm not even moving this. I'm just literally moving my face back and forth just to get it on there because I really don't want to mess it up, because I feel like I've done pretty good with the outline here. My bottom lip is really messed up over here. I don't know how to get it straight. Did I do it? Oh, I think I did do it. Okay. That actually doesn't look too bad. It's very uneven, but I can't get the liquid lip here quite in the corner. Oh my god, no, that was terrible. All right, let me get some more here. If you guys don't know, just pick something up with your left hand and try to apply it, okay? It is a struggle. I overlined it way too damn much. Wow, look at that. That is some nasty lipstick. Let's try to clean that up. So, lipstick is gonna be a no-go because I just can't seem to fucking apply a straight line to save my life with my left hand. So, yeah, this is a lot harder than it looks, you guys. Look how uneven the lipstick is. Okay, we're just gonna call it there because I can't do this any longer. I feel like such a hot mess right now. Like, look at this makeup. It's so bad. I can't stop looking at myself in the viewfinder because I just look like a hot mess. Like, how did we get here? How did we do this? But here is the finished look. I still can't get over the lipstick. Like, look at that. It is so uneven. For me, this is as far as I can go. So I could never do like a full glam look with my non-dominant hand. Forget it. Like, putting on lashes, can you imagine doing it with your non-dominant hand? Like, I just can't, because putting on mascara was hard enough and lining the lips was hard enough. Like, there is absolutely no way I could do it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of watching me just act a fool in front of the camera and trying to make light of a situation that is just really sucky for me right now. I am going to try the best I can to film some more videos, because I was actually going to take a break because it was to the point where literally, I mean, I can't even hold a fucking paintbrush. So how am I going to hold a makeup brush, you know? And so I was going to take a break, but then I was like, no, you need to just suck it up and do what you absolutely can to make videos, because I do want to film. Like, I want to film. It's just really, really hard to, you know, put on makeup on my face. I'm just really, really scared if this progresses or gets worse and it's not tendinitis and it's something that I have to live with for the rest of my life, aka carpal tunnel or arthritis, because I love doing this. I absolutely love getting in front of the camera and trying out foundations for you guys, sharing with you guys my tips and tricks and like the way I do makeup. Now I'm going to keep practicing with my left hand just because I don't know the outcome of what this is going to be. And again, I don't want to quit YouTube. I still want to keep doing this because I absolutely love it. I love you guys for watching and supporting me, especially after all this time, because I know I'm not the most ideal YouTuber out there, but I try and just be as authentic as I possibly can, share with you guys as much as I possibly can. I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys for always watching my videos and just leaving really sweet comments in the comment section and just watching me. Like, thank you for taking time out of your day, whatever you're doing, to watch my videos. Like, it just makes me super duper happy, and this is something that I don't want to give up. I don't care if I don't have as many subscribers as whatever. Like, I honestly do this because I enjoy it and I love it, and there are days where I'm just like, I don't want to fucking film, but most of the time I always want to film and I always want to get in front of the camera camera and just see how you guys are doing, talk to you guys, get things off my chest. And so I really hope that you guys enjoy watching these videos of me just, you know, doing stuff with my face and these kind of fun videos, just because again I'm trying to make light of a really shitty situation. This is a lot more depressing to me than I let on. Hopefully within 2 weeks after wearing this 24/7 all day every day, that the pain will subside and I'll be able to have full motion of my hand again. But until then, your girl is just gonna keep practicing with her left hand and try to be ambidextrous, I guess. But anyways, thank you for just watching my videos, being here, and if you've gotten this far in the video, thank you for watching this very unorganized, all over the place video. I really appreciate it. You guys don't know how much happiness this actually brings me. And for the people who leave comments and watch my videos, I love you guys so much. All right, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you know when I post my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, or if you simply want to talk shit, leave it all in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.
Dancing till my legs go numb, till I go numb. Dancing till my legs go